stop resisting the very thing, the very one thing that is meant to elevate you. I'll say that again. Stop resisting the very one thing that is meant to elevate you in your business. What do you mean, Bridget? I can hear you ask me. Yes. In order for you to get enough audience so that you can start reaping in 10K days or 10K months, girls, you have to be visible. Oh yes, your ideal clients want to see you. They want to know you. They want to actually know that you are there. That is the secret sauce, the secret weapon to get your business off from ground zero up to that six figures, which is so sexy for you right now. So who cares if it's only one person who sees your post? But remember that when you post and post consistently, someday you're going to be able to have a very, very large audience. But consistency is the key. Someone help me type that out. Consistency is the key. And if you can also help me type the first thing that I said before. I said, stop resisting the very one thing that is meant to elevate you. Stop resisting it. And in this case, it could be visibility. Because I know a lot of women entrepreneurs who are self-sabotaging themselves in this one area because they are too scared to show up live. So when you go live, you push that button on your phone, on your computer, and you do this consistently, guess what happened? It takes a turn, a dramatic turn, because you won't even know at what point it will happen. And suddenly, you're gaining that attraction. You start selling like hotcakes. Your clients are even knocking on your door to say, hey, girl, when are you going to be on live? I mean the virtual door, right? That happens because you begin to get a critical mass of people just influxing your social media field. And I have been studying this again and again, and I've been studying people who have 4 million, 3 million, viewers and large audiences, and I see this pattern. So I'm speaking from a real life experience. I see this pattern because I dedicated myself over the past, 1.5 years to actually study people who have these large audiences. And what do I see? I see this pattern. They started out with maybe one person, only one person liking their post, or nobody liking their post at all. 0 like to their post, 0 engagement on their audience. But when they persevered, that's another word, perseverance. When they persevered and they did not let this fear stop them, guess what happened? They exploded, and the internet and social media platform, Google, YouTube, everybody now knows these people. Wouldn't you want to be one of those people? Wouldn't you want to be that? Wouldn't you want to show up like that for yourself in your business? Wouldn't you want that you're doing in your feed as a business owner? But you have to start with a small audience. That's how I started too. I started with just one person liking my content. And then maybe that one person went and, shared it with another audience, or liked my content, or mentioned my name to someone else. I don't know. And then very soon, when you start growing like that, guess what happened? You start getting engaged. I don't know if you're going to see my little illustration here. I need to get a whiteboard. Let me see. So it starts with one person. Say this is the one person here. So you do a live today. This one person is the one who watches your live. And then this one person liked your live. Guess what? And they go and they share it to this one person over here. Then tomorrow, you do another live. Maybe this one person comes again and shares it with one person here. Do you see that? And then tomorrow, another day, you do another live. Another one person gets engaged. It could be the same person who is sharing it with various audiences they are connected with. And before you know it, this goes to 8 people or 10. Like that, it starts shooting out. And your audience start expanding. But they all start with this one person. Then what do you do with this one person who shows up in your life? What do you do with this one person so that you don't lose them? Because this is how this one person, in case you don't know, here is the secret. Here is the trick. Here is the real deal. This one person is helping you boost your algorithm when they like, comment on your post. Oh yes, because if it's on the Facebook, guess what? Facebook is going to find people who are like this one person, who like your content, and they're going to suggest your content to that people. And before you know it, you start having 3, 4, 8 engagements over here. So anytime you come on live, people want to see or watch your content, or even get engaged with whatever you're saying, because they know that your content is going to give them value. So this one person, so what do? You give them value. Make this one person feel very important. Give them love. Give them love. Because remember, everybody wants to be valued. Everybody wants to feel good. So make them feel good and make them feel valued. Make them know you care about them. And please, if you're watching me, I would love if you can say a hello. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Nalisha. Thank you for tuning in. Yes. I value you. Yes, Sarah has posted. She said, stop resisting what will elevate you. Yes. So it could be that being visible is one thing that you have been fighting. You have been resisting it because you're having this fear, this fluttering in your stomach each time you want to kick or press that live button. So stop letting that get in your way. Okay. Now, like I said, so when the people get into your audience or your views, your newsfeed, or they're watching you live, what do? Show them that they are valued. Show them that they're important, because people want to be valued. Okay. And then let them feel good. Make them feel good. And after that, get them to take an action. Get them to take an action. You know what? I think I'm going to get what they call it, one of those boards, so that I whiteboard, so that when I need to do this, I will easily be able to turn and do this illustration. But I hope you're getting it. I really hope that you're getting this simple tip that I'm sharing with you tonight, because it's key, it's huge, it's massive. If you can follow this, if this is one thing that you're learning today, trust me, it's going to yield a lot of returns to you. Yes, it is. Because when I learned this, nothing stops me from showing up live. Nothing. I mean, nothing stopped me. Yeah? So remember, that one person who is watching your live or getting engaged or liking your live video is helping you push the algorithm without you even knowing it. So it's for your favor. And guess what? Social media, Facebook is very good at helping you find those people who are similar to that one client. Let's call that one client Ellie, for instance, who are similar to Ellie, who love your content, who really want help with marketing, who wants help with mindset, who wants help with their money. And before you know it, you will start attracting the right audience to your cloud. And what does that mean? The more audience you have, the more money you make. Remember, it's all about the numbers. And if you're going to be looking at 10% of whatever your audience, the number of audience that you have, 10% of that is not really much. If you think about it, it depends on how little. But if you're having an audience of 100, 200, then you are talking. Because now you remember, most times it's the fewer people in your audience that actually buy from you, not the large crowd. The large crowd is just there to cheer you on, you know, to support you along the way, to give you high praise, to make you feel good, which is okay. But those people who are really gonna buy from you, who are gonna stay and become your what do you call it, your tribe, they're just the few. They're just the 10%, the 20% of the lot. So make sure that when those 10% come into your field, make them feel good and give them so much value so that they could go take an action to do one thing in their life. Give me a minute. Let me take a sip of water. So I hope that today's content is really helping you good. And I know that a lot of you will say, oh, but Bridget, I don't have fanciful cameras or gadgets to be able to do all of this. You know, I keep it real. If you want me to show you my space where I'm doing all of this, I can. You don't need to break the bank to be able to press a button to go live. You can simply use your phone. And if you tell me you don't have content to share, that's where you might need to have a conversation with me so that we can create this content for you to hop on. Because you can't be working with me, or you cannot be in this community with me and you say you don't have content to share. There's so much in you that your client is looking to benefit from. And then you ask me, how long do I have to keep this video for? Because I am terrified. Girl, if your first video you are doing is only 3 minutes, just go do it. Just go do it. Just go do it. If it's only 3 minutes you want to do, go ahead and do it. But the ideal is 10 minutes to 30 minutes. If you can keep an audience engaged between 10 to 30 minutes, you are pro. Yes, you are. So you don't need fanciful gadgets. You can just have a phone, or you can just simply purchase one of these Logitech camera, click it on your computer, and boom, you start talking away. You don't need to have a microphone. I'm sure you can hear me clearly, and if you cannot hear me clearly, I like to see who is engaged with me. Oh, hi Adedayo, Dixon, and hi 𝐸𝐴. If you can hear me clearly, please drop a comment on the chat that you can hear me, because I want to prove something to you today, ladies. I am not using a microphone. So if you can hear me, please drop either an emoji or just drop something right now for me in the chat. Let me know that you can hear me. And I'm going to wait until I get a response. And I see 3 eyeballs watching me. So if you can hear me, please drop it in the chat. Let me know that you can hear me. Oh, good. Miss Taiwo says she can hear me clearly. So you see, I am not using a microphone, even though I have 2 professional microphones right here that I use for my podcast. But I don't. Yes, Sarah says she can hear me clearly. So I'm not using a microphone. So everything I'm using right now is just my computer and my phone, because I'm using my phone to keep up. Yes, Adedayo says she can hear me clearly, because I'm using my phone, my smartphone, to get engaged with you, and I'm using my computer to record this live for you. So what am I doing tonight? What am I really doing tonight? I am here tonight to really show you that you can easily hop on a live video and get engaged with your audience. You know, I don't fluff. I won't come and tell you something that I don't do or I haven't tried. Is it always going to be easy? No, it's not. It's not always going to be easy. But I tell you, when you are consistent about this, there comes a time that it becomes easy. That you would just be, anything you're doing, you just say, hey, I need to say hello to my tribe today, and you just hop on in live. It becomes that easy. And over time, I will teach you how you can also take a live video that you like, make it into clips, into short clips, and you can share it onto your story fields. That also gives you a lot of engagement. Wow, because that will get people to be engaging with you one-on-one on Messenger. How you all that are watching me today, you know how to use your Instagram, Messenger story, and your WhatsApp story. Because I am in those three things. I do them, y'all. And I'm going to show you this year. Just hang out with me and invite people to this tribe. People you know that they are really ready to build a 10K business and really ready to take their life to the next trajectory. Because this is not for everyone. No, it's not for everyone. But I promise you, if you're ready to do the work, you are going to get the result. If you're ready to do the work, just a little bit. So my whole purpose when I'm live is just to get people to interact with me. You see the way I'm interacting with you. I've already told you what I've come here to do. I've already taught you a little principle, and I've given you a cheat sheet on how to really beat the algorithm. Just get one person engaged and let that one person push the button for you. Leave Facebook to do the rest. Oh yes. Oh yes. And then when you are sharing your Facebook live stream, please do not put any link on the original live. Like right now, I didn't put any link. I just put the title, the message I'm going to share, and boom, I'm just live. When I am done with my live, if you're still taking notes, when I'm done with my live, what do? That's when I go back and clean it up. I don't like to edit my live. I like to keep it the way it is. But I can make a copy of my live so that I can get the clips that I like, because there will be a time in between when I'm on live that I may like something that I said, especially when I said, stop resisting the one thing that is meant to elevate you. I love that. So I could actually clip the video at that point, that particular point where I'm saying that. So that clip, I will take it and I'll share it on my Instagram or Facebook story or on my reels. When I do that, do you know what I do? I will say, I'll just do a little call to action. Like, if you want to hear more of this, message me so that I can give you the link, or simply message me or send me a message. And when they send me a message, guess what? That opens a whole new door for me to have a conversation with one more person. Do you understand? Please let me know if you understand what I'm saying so far. Please put it in the chat if you understand me so far. And if you have any question, please, I'll be looking into my phone to see if you have any question, and I will be here to respond to you quickly. Please drop your questions in the chat. Okay? And if you understand what I've been saying so far, give me a thumbs up, give me a yes